In this video, I'll be reviewing the settings for the schedule. There's two places you can update this. You can go into settings and you can either set this up for the company, and this would affect all locations, or you can go into a particular location and update this on an individual basis. I'm going to go ahead and set this up in the company settings. I'm going to scroll down to our scheduling settings. This first section here, the notice, this will go out in the email notification when the team receives their schedule. You can put whatever messaging you would like here, and they'll also be able to view it when they're viewing the schedule in the Jolt app. Allowing employees to set a preferred schedule. This allows the employees to essentially let you know when they would like to work, when they're available to work. And you can turn this on or off, as well as requiring a reason. When you're viewing the schedule, it'll show up in this green color here, so you can see who's set their preferred schedule, and then the time frames and the days that they've selected. Requiring a reason allows you to know why they're putting in that preferred schedule, just like with the unavailable and the time off requests. Showing contact information allows you to set if the employees can see the phone number and email address from their coworkers. You have the ability to set where they can only see their own contact information. You can share those within the same role or anyone's contact information. This allows them to see manager's phone number, or if they need to reach out and text them to let them know, hey, I'm running late. This allows them to be able to contact and communicate with each other to change shifts or anything else they may need. You have a sharing of the schedule view option as well, where they're only going to see the roles that they've been assigned, or they can see all roles. So then they would be able to see who's the manager on duty for the shift to let them know that they're running late. Days before time off availability and preferred requests. This allows you to set a buffer for the employees' requests to give you the time to build the schedule that's needed. If you set a 7-day buffer, for example, this will be 7 days before the start of the week, and up here we have our week starting on Monday. So 7 days before the start of the schedule or the start of the week, all of those requests come in. As soon as that day is met, it'll push them automatically to the following week. Maximum weekly hours will reflect on the schedule as well. When you're looking at the schedule, you have your maximum hours here. Once they've reached that particular max, this will actually turn red, making it very easy to see that they've reached that maximum hours. So if you're trying to keep employees under 30 hours, then it'll show red once you've met that. Unpaid breaks works both with scheduling and time clock. Employees clock out on their break and then clock back in, and it's a designated break that they're clocking out to, which keeps track. You can see more about that when you get into our time clock trainings. And then you can set a default length of that break for each shift. So as you're creating each of your shifts, this will be the default length. You can leave it on and set no default length, and then each shift you create will just have the option for you to add in a break. Or you can set 30 minutes, and then every shift will have that break as a default. We'll cover the productivity threshold in the labor forecasting video, so go ahead and watch that video if you want to learn more. Your default notification method, email and text messages will, if you have these selected, the default notification method, this can be just selected, and as employees are added into your account, they will have this pre-selected to receive the schedule when it's been published. They also have the ability to adjust that, so if they want to receive just a text message and not the email, they have the ability to customize that on their own, as well as first shift reminder. Before the start of the shift, and you select the time frame, so what time before the start of that shift do they want to receive a reminder. And this will be text message, email, or push notification through the Jolt app. So you can select what duration, and then the employees have the ability to adjust that as well. And then the last here is our time off requests, where you have the ability to block any of those. So during your peak seasons or during the holidays, you can set a block that will actually disable the team from putting in any time off requests for that period of time that you have selected. You can have as many ranges as you'd like. You just select add range, and then you select those date ranges. If it's no longer relevant or it's not something that will happen year after year, you can select that X and it'll remove it.